Hello everyone and welcome back to Bliss Celebs. How are you all doing? We hope you guys are having a great day so far because in today's video, we're going to be talking about celebrities roasting each other. But before we begin with today's topic, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming uploads. Without any more interruptions, let's just go ahead and get right into it. Bob Saget. We know that you millennials are thinking, who the F is Bob Saget? Well, aside from playing Danny Tanner on Full House, he's actually performed his raunchy stand-up routine since the 70s, and he's truly a comic's comic, meaning that any comic looks good after following Bob Saget. This 2008 roast was notable for the anti-comedy set by Norm Macdonald, and also for the voracious segment by Greg Giraldo, who metaphorically and poignantly described Saget as the genital wart on the cock of American culture. Wait, isn't that Andy Dick's claim to fame? David Hasselhoff. Aside from his surprising music career, David Hasselhoff is most famous for his association with Kit and Tits, and somehow this was reason enough to organize a group of C-level comedians and Hulk Hogan in a room. Well, actually, it was Hoff's drunken meltdown that led to the affair, but even so, it followed Gilbert Gottfried to remind America that he was alive and well, and definitely not in jail for a sketchy offense. Perhaps the biggest name of the event was Seth MacFarlane, who brought justice to millions of 90s adolescent men by revealing that Mitch Buchanan was indeed a boner killer. James Franco. Long before James Franco became America's modern-day Renaissance man, he starred as the iconic James Dean, and if you ask Seth Rogen, it was a perfect fit. This 2013 roast featured an all-star cast of giggling potheads, all of whom served as a laugh track for Andy Samberg's vicious takedowns. Yeah, it's always funny to poke fun at James Franco's artistic achievements, but it's even more hysterical when the president of Hollywood does it. While everybody loves a stoner brand of comedy that made Franco, Rogen, and Jonah Hill famous, a cornrowed Jeffrey Ross reminded us that stand-up comedy is where it's at. Lisa Lampanelli. Has there ever been someone more embarrassed to be at their own roast? Not only did none of the Chevy's old pals from Saturday Night Live show up, but he seemed oblivious to the concept of a roast. In one of the bravest moments ever seen on television, Lisa Lampanelli took the stage and proceeded to skewer poor Paul Schaefer until his last strand of hair fell off. In the end, it was all-star roaster Greg Giraldo who set the room on fire, including Sally Jessy Raphael's hair. Betty White. How do you outperform a living legend of outrageous acting? Well, just ask Betty White because she knows a thing or two about Captain Kirk's Little Rocket Man. Okay, maybe this roast was a bit on the elderly side with George Takei, Leonard Nimoy, and Lisa Lampanelli. However, Comedy Central asked a young homeless man named Jeffrey Ross to reflect on his memories of Farrah Fawcett. In the end, Andy Dick creeped everybody out as usual, while Carrie Fisher simultaneously destroyed Patton Oswalt's memories of Princess Leia's gold bikini. Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel hosted this classic roast, or as the comedians called it, Who Wants to Visit the Playboy Mansion? In fact, there was so much ass-kissing going on that Jimmy Kimmel actually managed to get a girlfriend out of the ordeal, but only after Sarah Silverman shattered his confidence and flaunted her deep cleavage for the elderly. By the end of the night, Ice-T tried to come up with a good reason for his appearance and thoroughly confused every white person in the room, including Mr. Hefner, who is still very much alive. Charlie Sheen. The late Charlie Sheen will forever be known as the bad boy of Hollywood. He's still alive? Well, everybody thought Charlie Sheen would be dead by the time of his 2011 roast, but he managed to survive and is winning in his own unique way. In fact, Jeffrey Ross reminded him as much. Led by roastmaster Seth MacFarlane, a collection of equally troubled individuals questioned the idea of Charlie Sheen, along with the idea that he might have a dead hooker or two in the basement. In all seriousness though, is Charlie Sheen really still alive? That's all the time we have for you guys today though, so thank you all for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, then be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel too if you haven't already for more awesome content like this and much more. We'll see you guys next time, but until then, take care and goodbye.